Surprise plea from the man accused of shooting at a Longmont police officer with an AR-15 rifle. 7 News reporter Lance Hernandez in the courtroom when Jonathan Shank pleaded guilty to 3 counts of attempted murder. And Lance, Shank could face up to 128 years behind bars.
Teresa, it all depends on whether the judge finds aggravating factors and whether he sentences Shank concurrently or consecutively. Shank pleaded guilty to attempted murder and aggravated assault.
This Longmont police car was riddled with bullet holes following a routine traffic stop last May. Officer Brent Carnes stopped Jonathan Shank for driving without his headlights at 2 a.m.
Jonathan exited vehicle with an AR-15 loaded with 40-round magazine and began firing on the officer almost immediately.
Commander Jeff Satter says the suspect fired 23 rounds at Carnes. The officer was not hit and returned fire, wounding the suspect. From Air Tracker 7, you can see where Shank dropped his assault rifle on the ground. Satter says it's fortunate that Carnes had been trained for this exact scenario.
We think it helped him have at least an idea in his mind. It's always better to learn it in training than try to learn it under fire.
Following the shootout, police searched Shank's home and removed what appeared to be 2 cases of ammunition. Police say the suspect's alcohol level was more than 3 times the legal limit for driving. I asked Satter why Shank got out of his car and fired at the officer.
I think we need to wait for sentencing on that and let that come out in sentencing. But this was a very dangerous individual. He put our community at risk, and we're very fortunate that our officer performed so well that day.
Shank will be sentenced June 6th. Prosecutors say there was no plea deal in this case, that Shank pleaded guilty to what he was charged with. Lance Hernandez, 7 News.